I'm Joe Biggs with Infowars.com in El Paso, Texas, right across the border from Juarez, where there are reports of an imminent threat and attack by the ISIS terrorist group, which we all know is funded by the CIA. Now, there are reports that they've heard some chatter over the radio that the threat could be a VBIED. And what that is a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device. A driver gets in the vehicle, drives it into his target, and it flattens the place out completely. Now, is this a false flag to stage a reason to take our liberties away? I mean, we saw how quickly things went to hell and a martial law status was in place in Ferguson. Don't forget about that. Or is this an actual threat, a legitimate threat by ISIS on our southern borders? So this is something you need to think about, and I encourage the people watching this to comment on this at the bottom of the video on YouTube. But let me get back to another thing. If this is an actual legitimate threat, and it can be, because one of the reasons El Paso Fort Bliss this weekend shut down a lot of its main gates and only left them open for personnel with DOD CAT cards. That is a white Army ID that has a chip in it, has all their information on that. And then also all the vehicles were subject to being searched by the MPs at the gates with dogs, looking for stuff like that, explosive things of that nature. So they've definitely taken that threat to be a serious threat, and they've heightened their security. So that kind of adds a little bit of legitimacy to the threat. Now, another thing as well, though, if this is a real threat, will the Democrats take the blame? Because they have done nothing to help secure our borders whatsoever. You know, we're spending $30 million on getting these huge Border Patrol facilities built. Meanwhile, behind me is a gate that's been left open. We've seen it. You've seen the video. It's a viral video. Now, this is a main gate right off of I-10, but literally just around the corner over here, there's a small place that I'm going to take us to tomorrow, and you can see, you can walk right across the river. It's right on the U.S.-Mexico border right there. It's not that hard. People watch these videos like, oh, it'd be so hard. No, it's not. Stop playing around with yourself. This is a serious, serious issue. And it's funny, the borders are weak. There's ISIS supposedly in Juarez right now wanting to, incite violence and, take out targets on American soil. That's a pretty legitimate threat. Even if it doesn't happen, that's still something that you should take seriously. And if there is an actual attack that really happens on our American soil right here in a border town like El Paso, only a matter of time they will use that to take away our liberties. There will be martial law up and down throughout the country and every small American city, and then it's going to move to everything. Tanks up and down the street. It will be complete and total chaos. Stay tuned for more reports. I'm Joe Biggs with Infowars.com.